Hello quilters. Well, I wanted to take a moment to show you how I fan the seams on these corner units. With all these intersections coming together, this can end up being a really bulky seam that then becomes difficult to quilt, and it also just doesn't lay as nicely. So I have fanned the seams here, and for this one I had to do a little bit of a trick, because normally I would just have, you know, when I open it up, here, let me show you on this one. I haven't pressed yet. Normally what I do to fan a seam is I just open up the seams, and one seam will go one way and the other seam goes the other way, and you have the middle that helps it lay flat. But in this case, what's going on here is we've got these seams coming down, and if I fan it that way, I end up with a lot of bulk in here, which I didn't want to do. So the solution is to do a little clipping with a sharp scissor. So what I'm going to do is right here where this piece comes in, lines up right there, I'm going to follow that line to the seam line, right to it. I'm going to clip right there, not on the seam, but right up to it. So I have made my little clip there. Then I'm going to flip the piece over, and again following this little edge of the fabric, I'm going to take another clip right up to that seam line. So now I can open up that center the way it needs to be, and then this one is going to lay that way nicely, this one will lay that way nicely, and I can press them into place. So I'm going to set the seam just like I normally do, just kind of going carefully here, and then I'll flip it over and give it a final press on this side. And there is our corner unit laying nice and flat. I hope that helps you in your process, and happy quilting!